Oh, my last. Oh, I'm so tired, but you know what? It's the end of the year. Well, of course I'm happy. It's the end of the year and the beginning of something else, you know? Nobody knows what's happening tomorrow, even, but like a whole year to just, you know? You you're not excited? Why? Oh, baby, I know, I get it. I really do. It's everything during the holidays can be a little stressful, and the new year can be like a source of so much hope and stuff, but like also it can be so stressful for some. The expectations of having to do certain things by certain age or stuff like that, it's just stupid in my opinion, but it's the society we live in. So I understand that maybe you see the new year as another year to do what society tells you to, and maybe, oh baby, I promise you I don't. But I would never like think of you as a time machine, as a ticking clock or something. Like, I don't care if you finish your education this year or the next. I don't care if you find an amazing job this year or the next. I just care that we're together through this, and maybe we can plan some amazing trips for this year's summer. And I don't know, like, I'm excited for new possibilities. What is it? No, please, baby, tell me. I won't judge. I do care about what you have to say. I do, darling. Promise. Oh, darling. I know. Making a list of like hopes and dreams for next year is a wonderful thing, but also, if you look back to your list from 2024, you might feel like you didn't accomplish enough, and that's why it's, for me, it should be a list of things you would like to get done, not things you will or have to get done in order, because you're gonna feel like a failure if you didn't. And that's so mean to yourself, isn't it, baby? Yeah, you see, it's a suggestion of how you want your year to go, or that's how I feel it. My list was so weird. It was like, read more, write more, paint more, travel more. Um, like those things. I didn't say like you have to do this by a certain date or you're a loser. Because I know it's how I wish my year would go, but like I I cannot put this much pressure on myself aside from all the pressure from society, you know? So I think if you want to, you can make your resolution list for next year with that in mind, and just be a lot more open-minded and a lot more gentle to yourself. And also, what I like to do with my list is I like to add something else, something weird, something quirky. This year I added finish a game fully, because I usually play more online games and not much story-driven games lately, because I just haven't had the time. But I gave myself the time and I finished a game this year, a full game. And I even got different endings, and I'm so happy that I did. Yeah, I played both Dishonored and Dishonored 2 full, and I loved it. So maybe just add something to your list that you would like to try, that you could try, And that's fun, not stressful stuff. Please, baby, please. Can you do that for me? Thank you. Oh, because I feel like if you're happy, I'm happy. And some things go on in your little head, and I cannot read your mind. And I feel like sometimes we are ourselves our worst enemies, and I do not want you to put a timer on yourself. Life, it's not a race, and our time is not a promise. So you might not even make it this year, and you might make it tomorrow. We don't know. And thank God we don't know. Because can you imagine the pressure of actually knowing when big things are going to happen to you, for the good and the bad? Imagine if you knew that by 17 you would be a millionaire. You wouldn't put any effort into anything because you would know you would be a millionaire. Why would you? But also at the same time, if you knew you would get sick at some point, you would try to erase it, make everything happen before you get sick. And that's just not healthy. So the way I see it is that we have to make ourselves happier than we can probably be if we just let things happen. And maybe you can have goals, but they shouldn't be limiting your life. I used to be like that, and I would be so stressed, and I have so much anxiety. I hated it, honestly. But when I started to realize that I was putting myself in these situations by allowing myself to feel like I didn't have enough time to do everything that I needed to do, I'm like, why? So many millionaires in the world became millionaires after being 40 or 50 years old. So why are we rushing? Or at the same time, do you want to be a millionaire in the sense of that's the only goal? Or do you want to have success? What is success to you? Can you live a comfortable life on your salary and that's it? Or can you, go home by 4 every day? Things might change. I feel so lucky that I have you, and that we have this. This is for me something that I don't want to lose next year, because I cannot and will not take you for granted. But also, I don't know what's gonna happen, in the sense of, what if I suddenly get proposed by Billie Eilish? How can I say no to her? Baby. Of course I'm kidding. Of course. It's just, you had that look on your face, and I knew you needed a joke to You want me to tell you what I put on my list for 2025? Well, I said, read more, write more. I'm not joking. It's actually, my list's a bit open-minded until now. I have travel more, but it's marked so because I want it as a priority. I need us to travel more, okay, baby? It's priority, okay? Funny enough, I actually added start editing more because I miss it. I used to do a lot of designs and stuff. I would design t-shirts and hoodies, and it was fun, but or I used to edit videos, I remember that. And I stopped doing that for some reason. And I want to do that more in 2025. And I actually kinda added do more exercise. I know I do, but I want to do more. I want to have fine. It's just, have you seen Rhea Ripley? I want to look like her. I know. Maybe I would never, but like I want to, and if I'm gonna be wishful thinking, like I'm gonna add it to my list. Well, I don't know if I want to be her or be with her, but she's married, so like, well, I'm also married to you. Like my soul is like bound to you, right? I was just kidding, right? Come on, babe, it's Rhea Ripley. Fine, of course. Don't get jealous. Don't be jealous. Have you seen me? She's never gonna look at me. Because I'm a woman. I don't know. She's married to a man. I do not know what might be going on behind the scenes, Also, it's scary that she like can literally pin me down because she's so strong. It's a bit scary. You, on the other hand, I feel like I can push you and pin you down. That's kind of fun. Now imagine if I had those big arms. Wouldn't that be so cool? Oh, you love my body, right? Okay, fine. Be sappy about it. Of course you love my body right now because you know you love me, but imagine. And also the quirky thing I added to this year was don't laugh, okay? Do more jigsaw puzzles. I love me some jigsaw puzzles, but I haven't done enough. This year I did 2? That's not enough, baby. I used to be the fastest at my house. My family would race each other against each other, and I would win 9 out of 10 times. So this year, my quirky, funny goal is to play more jigsaw puzzles. And that's it. Oh, well, and make love to you more, but I think that's a team effort. You would have to want it to, I'm kidding. Well, I'm not, but I won't write it down on paper. Can you imagine if somebody in my family would read this? Come on. I don't want them to think about you like that. Oh, no, please. You're for my eyes only, right? But, baby, it's okay to be anxious and nervous. Nobody knows what tomorrow has in store for us, but I truly believe that you can also dream a bit bigger right now and be more gentle with yourself and with your times. It's not a race, even if society tells you to. It's not a race. So many people have done and lived great lives not by following, I don't know, a certain timeline. You can do what you want when you feel like it, and if you're frustrated that you're not getting your goals fast enough, maybe we can work together to do something and plan something. But if it is because somebody else said something, I truly believe that they can go fuck themselves. Sorry to say. Of course I'm not. I love telling people to fuck off. Good riddance. Sure, baby, sure. Well, I'm most excited for 2025. Ooh. I'm excited for planning a trip. Maybe we could plan a trip. I'm excited for Wicked Part 2. I know my little theater heart is living for this Wicked everything. I loved it. I'm excited for 2025. Trying more foods from around the world, you know what I mean? I have been a little limited lately, and I want to try new stuff. Like, so many amazing foods are out there waiting for me to try them, and I'm here stuck eating the same thing almost every week, and it's the lack of knowledge that I has my wrist tied. I cannot cook those amazing dishes if I just don't know them, you know? So we will have to go out more to eat. I'm sorry, baby. I will have to drag you through this. And who do you have something for 2025 that you're excited about? Aside from me being here, being awesome every day? Oh, come on. This has to be something. Ooh. Oh. Is that 2025? Yeah, I think it is, right? Yeah, it's just the year that book series is the third book is coming out, isn't it? You love that. Yeah, see? You see? There's something coming. Ooh, you know what's exciting? The WWE is coming to Netflix on January 6th. I'm excited for that because now I can, I don't know, it feels more comfortable having Netflix for me for some reason. Of course, I would say, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I have, like, hobbies. I want you to be happy this year, baby. But also, I know it's gonna be impossible to be happy all year round. So I want you to be happy 99% of the time this year. How's that? And when we sit down next year around the same day, we can talk about how it was. And I hope it was a good year for you. And for us, how do you know? We might be engaged this time around next year. Oh, don't look at me like that. I was just saying it's an idea on the air. I just, I'm not a selfish person. I don't want to share. And I feel like with a little ring around your finger, people will stop looking at you like, I don't know, with desire. I just want you all for myself, and marriage would link us together forever. I know, divorce exists, but let me be, dream a little. What? I think it's because we're made for each other that I know what to say to cheer you up, but also it's because I'm great at everything. So, oh God, it was funny. Okay, right. Yeah, I'm a little tired, but I'm okay. Why? What do you have in mind? No, baby. How do you want to close this year? Do tell me. Oh, you. Right. No, you have a point. We have to do everything for the last time, out of respect for 2024.